Yo, welcome to the swamp. Yo, it's your dude, Swampy T. Right? Alright. It's kind of an interesting one. Here's a statement. This is from the people of the swamp. Aurora police. Second time in 5 months. Get off your ass. The first time was in March 2019. Meyer. Okay. Aurora police officer, he was caught drinking. He was like, while he's on the job, okay? His name was Officer Nate Meyer. Well, it still is Officer Nate Meyer. He was drunk as a skunk, boys. And because he was an Aurora police officer, dude's like literally 48 years old, lives in Parker. It's like, he admitted to everything. After an investigation, it was deemed he's fit to go back to work. In his testimony, no longer sponsored by Crazy Stallion, I am now rolling with Rolling Rock. But, get back to the point. He, in his testimony, he went back to his house to pick up some more vodka. And some civilians called the police back in March, and he was found unresponsive. And because he's like a cop on duty, they couldn't give him a breathalyzer. They couldn't actually give him an official DUI at the moment, even though this dude was passed out drunk. And an officer of the law holding a weapon. 2 weapons, well, you know, cars, it could be considered a weapon, and, you know, a firearm, Second Amendment. Drunk as a skunk, officer of the law, Nate Meyer. Okay, according to an internal affairs summary, evidence against Meyer obtained by, not even by investigators, by CBS4 investigates. 2 citizens called 911 March 29th at 3:44 p.m. Day drinker. After finding the unconscious and unresponsive officer in the driver's seat of his unmarked APD vehicle right near the Buckley Air Force Base, he was in duty and he was in uniform operating a unmarked APD vehicle. So like, yo, my vehicle is unmarked, but I'm still gonna be in uniform. That's how I get discounts at the bar. I gotta be in uniform, or otherwise they don't believe I'm a cop, you know, on duty, getting a drink. Like, I gotta be in my skin, my pig skins. Okay. His car was running and in gear, and his foot was on the brake when police found this dude at 3:44 p.m. Wow. Okay. Meyer did not respond to attempts to wake him. The fire department broke his window. Wow, have you been that drunk? Look, I got into some crap before, and, you know, police were called, and, you know, I'm drunk, and, like, they're banging at the door. I'm coming in and out of it. Then I was like, you know, I can sleep through the police banging through the door. When I heard the fire department starting to, like, you know, take off the window, you know, like doing screws, and, you know, they're about, you know, they climbed up 2 stories and they're about to pop through the window. I popped up at that point. I was like, look, I'm responsive. Go ahead and let's talk. Woo! Just for all you people out there, Aurora police, Aurora, that's a suburb of Denver. Suburb as in its nickname is Saudi Aurora. I mean, this place is bad news, bro. Okay, so this guy, the The fire department, they broke his window. They immediately just report smelling like this odor of an unknown alcoholic beverage just like oozing out the windows. Like, okay, Meyer, he went on to admit that he'd gone home. He drank vodka after him and the boys got done drinking. While at home, he was still, on duty. It's like just slamming vodka. And he admitted, he was 4 sheets to the wind. Okay, happens to the best of us. The summary also said Meyer told police he had no recollections of anything else until he woke up in the hospital after being transported by medical personnel, the fire department. So fire breaks this dude's window, drags his drunk ass to the hospital. He wakes up and he's like, I don't even remember how I got here. I'm slamming some shotties with the boys and then stopped home and, porked a few down. Okay, cool. After this investigation, Internal Affairs decided to sustain any charges against Meyer for alcohol impairment, negligence, neglect of duty. Someone's been drinking on the job. Someone overserved me. Conduct unbecoming and conformance to law. Documents provided, not to the public, but to the CBS 4 investigators or whatever. This dude wasn't even disciplined, really. He was like put on paid leave. And now he's back on the force. Well, here is actually a silver lining to all that. He was demoted over the incident, but he is on track to get his officer pension. Okay, that's one incident swamp. What's this all about anyways? Okay, let's dive in. Castle Rock, Colorado. Oh, that we're getting into the fancy part of the swamp down there. These ice swamps of the mountain are pristine territory. Aurora police officer had been placed on restrictive duty following his DUI and other charges. Okay, related to a hit-and-run crash near Interstate 25 and Plum Creek Parkway. Okay, another Aurora police officer drunk, but this dude did a hit-and-run, and he tried to cover up his crimes. This dude, he's being charged with careless driving, DUI, and failing to report an accident, which is a very nice way of saying dude hit someone and left the scene of an accident. 31-year-old officer Justin Teebles. Okay, I'll have a picture of him, of this guy. I'll have a picture of him. I promise you that. Unless I've been drinking too much. I can barely even speak, to be honest with you. Drinking's not good for you. That's serious, too. You get weak, you get frail. Pass out at, before 4 p.m. while your foot's on a brake. Okay, so this dude tried to get away. He was driving a silver SUV, blah blah blah. Witnesses reported the victim's vehicle had significant damage. They provided the license plate number, and they had to find that it was registered to and track him down there in Castle Rock. They went to this dude's home where they made contact with Teeples. They found his car there. He was reeking of alcohol. Same old story, except that he refused a sobriety test. Yeah, this guy's fighting back, it looks like. Teeples. You know, one cool thing about this Teeple guy, he's 31, he's Slick Rick. He's like, look, I've been here 2 years. I wasn't involved in an accident. When police, you know, they got the license plate, dude's reeking of alcohol, his ride's all up. And he's like, look, you're gonna arrest me and take me down. I ain't saying nothing till I get to talk to my attorney. Dude, you're a cop. You're the one, when you say that to a cop in real life, they're like, bro, you watch too many TV shows. And you're gonna turn around and say the same thing like that? Okay. Wow. Okay, he insists he wasn't involved in a crash. He's like, can I please call my watch commander? I need to talk to my watch commander, straighten things out. Please, I have a right to a phone call, and I need to call my watch commander. Yeah. Dude, that's only a drunk bro would say. No one in their right mind even uses that phrase. Yo, my watch commander, the dude who's like supposed to make sure I don't do this. Can you call him? Okay, all right. He refused all of his tests. He, well, you know, he's like, you know, I'm not going to say anything till my lawyer gets here, but just so you know, as a police officer, rules and policies are meant to be bent. Rules are meant to be broken. I'm a cop. Yeah, I can't, well, you know, this is some crazy stuff, man. Okay, here's the official statement from Aurora Police. This just happened, like August 27th. This, and you know, like any media story involving the police, we don't talk about as much. That's why you have to get it from the swamp. That's where I come in, Swampy Tea. Okay, this is the official statement from the Aurora Police Department. Okay, justice will be served. No. That first guy I talked about, Meyer, he's back in. Boom, his case is resolved. No jail time, no suspension, no mark on his record. This other guy, Joshua Teeples, he's been employed as an officer with the Aurora Police Department for 2 years. Upon notice of his arrest, he was placed on restrictive duty and is serving in a non-enforcement capacity at this time. What? What? Boy, yeah, you might get away with that crap to CBS 4. And they say it with a smile on their face. You're at the swamp. Begs the question, like, and I'm going to get the real reason why I did this video. It's some dark stuff. It's about the mood's going to change real quick. Denver has a hit and run problem. Hit and runs happen all the time, and strangely, they go unsolved and basically uninvestigated, like straight up uninvestigated. Begs the question, because we have an instance in this 1 year, in 2019, 2 Aurora police officers, one who is 48. Civilians found them with alerted authorities and got them busted. When they did it as a community. That's not their job. And police around this country, here in Denver, here in Aurora, we're going to sit there and tell the public it's our job to figure out crimes like this, and we just have so many open cases, and there's no resources even looking at those cases, and we have no answers for you. And we're the professionals. makes me think, how many officers, I'm not judging, but they develop maybe a drinking problem from stress on the job or because of aggressive personalities, that bro mentality. Busting people isn't really something for everyone. And, we gotta start thinking about cover-ups. And, the only way we got these officers is one, that Aurora police officer, T-Bowles, was in Castle Rock, arrested in a different area. Aurora police still won't fire him. And basically, we look at nationwide, Miami, there's, police officers involved in DUI, and the mentality it takes for someone to do a DUI, hit and run. That, when you actually do a hit and run, we have cops doing hit and runs. It makes me think, like, if you're that type of person, you've been driving since the age of 16. How many hit and runs have you done in your life? Did you become a cop because you did a hit and run and you wanted to be able to clear your name? I've been looking at a lot of things, different hit and run cases here in Denver, and a lot of the, we hear that same matchup, like a unmarked van, very suspicious looking van. And then, we hear about police officers drinking on the job with this mentality that they're above the law because they enforce the law. And I beg everyone here, thank you for joining us in the swamp for this, and maybe I'm nuts, but these two officers here in Colorado are getting away, as our president would say, scot-free. Think about that, bros.